Hello, I'm Alistair Stevenson, and today I'm doing a head-to-head review of the Sony Xperia Z and the Nokia Lumia 920. Now, released weeks ago, Xperia Z is the current top dog in the Android community, taking on the likes of the forthcoming HTC One and Samsung Galaxy S4. In this endeavour, Sony's loaded the Z with pretty much every innovation it could think of, and we have to say we're pretty impressed. Look at Nokia Lumia 920 is a little bit more established, and thanks to the Finnish phone makers buddying up with Microsoft, is the current flagship and poster boy for Windows Phone 8. In terms of dimensions, you can see that both are fairly similar, with the Xperia Z measuring in at 139 by 71 by 7.9 millimeters, and the Lumia 920 a fairly equivalent 130 by 71 by 10.7 millimeters. However, of the two, the Nokia Lumia 920 is far heavier, weighing in at a back-breaking 185 grams, making it pretty much the heaviest smartphone we've ever had in our hand. This is mainly because of the custom camera lens that Nokia's put in the back, which being glass, it adds a fair bit of weight to the device. Sony Xperia Z, by comparison, weighs in at a more modest 146 grams, which, while not on the same feather-light scale as the iPhone 5, which weighs 112 grams, means it is a lot lighter. However, despite being lighter, the Xperia Z is IP57 certified, meaning it is tougher than the admittedly still sturdy Nokia Lumia 920. As you can see here, it has plugs covering all its ports, which makes it waterproof. And thanks to its IP57 certification, means it's, as well as being scratch and bash resistant, is also dust resistant. This means this is one of the most toughest and most enduring smartphones currently available. Another big debate is the two screens. The Xperia Z comes loaded with a 5-inch 441 pixels per inch display, complete with Sony's custom Bravia technology, whereas the Lumia 920 features a 4.5-inch 332 pixels per inch display loaded with clear black and pure motion. Now, picking between the two, we would say that when viewed directly, the Xperia Z does look a bit nicer. The Bravia technology is the mobile version of the same stuff used in Sony's TVs, and means that when looked at directly, the display is brilliant, having great clarity, brilliant colour balance levels, and generally looking absolutely fantastic. However, it does have a few issues when being used in more adverse conditions. As you can see, when we tilt the display, its viewing angles aren't great. We're thinking this is because of the glass used to coat the display, which, as well as having bad viewing angles, also means that it is a bit prone to picking up glare. Used outside direct sunlight, we've regularly found that the display becomes all but unusable. But still, considering the fact you can use it in a monsoon, it's a bit of a trade-off. Now, the Lumia 920, by comparison, features clear black technology. Now, this is technology by Nokia designed to make blacks deeper and richer, and this also means that the colours pop out more. Using it, while the pixel per inch count is lower, we found this meant that the colours do pop out a bit more on the Lumia 920 display, and it's got better viewing angles, and it's slightly easier to use when in bright sunlit conditions. Additionally, for those using it outside, pure motion is a great bit of technology, which means that you can actually navigate and use the screen while wearing a glove. While this may sound small, living in cold and windy Britain, it really is a boon, not having to sacrifice our hands' warmth when checking our email on the move. In terms of power, there's a big debate going on. Like most top-end Android handsets, the Xperia Z is quad-core, while, thanks to Windows Phone 8 and its new ability to take multi-core processors, the Lumia 920 is dual-core. Both feature Qualcomm processors. Z has a 1.5 GHz quad-core one, while the 920 has a 1.5 GHz dual-core Qualcomm processor. However, thanks to the Windows Phone 8 operating system, we found that the Lumia 920 is able to match the Z on performance. Doing speed tests, loading web pages, videos, and playing fairly power-intensive 3D games, we never suffered any issues on either device, and would say that they are both powerhouses, and are really, really impressed. Additionally, unlike a few other older handsets, thanks to Jelly Bean and its Project Butter, we found that the Xperia Z is completely free of the chug and glitches that would plague older Android versions, and is almost as smooth to use as the Apple iPhone 5 with its optimised iOS 6 operating system. Moving on to the next big debate, the two devices are both designed to have excellent cameras. Now, the Xperia Z comes with a 13.1 megapixel rear camera, which comes with Sony's own custom camera technology, the same stuff used in some of its actual bespoke cameras. Whereas the Lumia 920 comes with an 8.7 megapixel rear camera, complete with a Carl Zeiss lens, and some custom pure view technology by Nokia. Now, don't get confused with the pure view technology used in Nokia's 808 pure view camera a few years ago. This is not the same 41 megapixel technology. Instead, the pure view in the 920 refers to the floating camera lens it has. Now, this means that the 920 is far better at dealing with video, which even when being shaked comes out smooth and looks a lot better than that taken on the Xperia Z. Additionally, the Carl Zeiss lens we found is slightly better in low light conditions, with pictures taken in low light looking a lot better than the 920, featuring much better colour balance levels and being significantly brighter. Photos taken on the Xperia Z in low light by comparison could look slightly pixelated and generally a little bit blurry. However, in normal lighting, the device is difficult to pick between the two, and we found that both devices, photos taken on either device, even when blown up on massive displays, still looked great, and we couldn't fault either. And we would dare say that both are among the best ever seen on any smartphone for taking photos. Now, moving on to the debate about operating systems, the Xperia Z comes with a customised version of Jelly Bean. As you can see here, most of the changes are consumer focused, having custom Walkman, album, movies and Sony Select. Additionally, you'll see it has Video Unlimited and Music Unlimited. Basically, Sony's equivalents of more consumer focused stores. The 920 by comparison has a lot more to offer businesses. Not only does it have all the inherent perks of Windows Phone 8, which include data encryption and of course Microsoft Office, it also has a few location services custom built by Nokia. These include its Here Maps service, Here Drive, and of course City Lens. Now, of all of them, Nokia City Lens is the most interesting. City Lens is a nice little bit of technology that offers an augmented reality display showcasing things in your immediate area using the device's camera. On offer, you can see it does everything from food to hotels to shopping to local transport. Being journalists used to not knowing where we are in a new city covering an event, we found the service is great, with it offering an immediate display about what's around us and where we need to go. For this reason, while we would say that both devices are great for consumers, for business users we'd have to recommend the Lumia 920. However, things may soon change, and a new top dog might enter the smartphone world with the advent of the HTC One and Samsung Galaxy S4 on the horizon. Check back with us then for coverage of all the new smartphones. I'm Alistair Stevenson, thanks for watching.